Welcome to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. Yes, I am the Lone Ranger. You know, it's funny. People are calling me the Lone Ranger. I'm not the Lone Ranger. I do one thing really well, and that's I arrange mortgage loans. So that's why they call me the Lone Ranger. Yes, I'm a cowboy. And yes, the only thing I do really, really well are mortgages. Maybe I do a couple other things well, but I'm not a professional radio show, talk show host, folks, so don't expect a lot when it comes to that. However, I do cater to everyone out there that may need to buy, sell, invest in real estate. Or if that's not you, don't turn the channel yet, because I'm going to cover a lot of news events that you're going to want to know about. And you can just be a little bit smarter once you listen to the show. Now, that doesn't tell you that I'm the smartest guy in the room, because I'm not that either. I am a high school dropout. I quit school before I finished the 10th grade. I was orphaned at 15 years old. And yet I have developed a massive audience, and I have built an amazing mortgage company. CrossCountry Mortgage is the largest retail lender in the entire nation. I was told that 1 in 30 mortgages in the United States are cross-country mortgages that originated today. That's pretty solid, considering how many brokers, and you got Rocket Mortgage and all them out there that are big players, right? So, but you know what? I think people prefer to go to a hometown boy when it comes to getting their mortgage. So if you want a great mortgage, you want somebody that really cares about you, that you're not a number, pick me. You want somebody that's a direct lender and not a mortgage broker, pick me. You want somebody that's got the best communication skills in the business, because I literally set them up so that my clients never have to wonder what's going on with a loan. My realtors don't wonder what's going on with their clients' transactions. My builders choose me because my systems in place are unbelievable. But we also have other things we have to concern ourselves with: interest rates, closing costs. So in order for me to be competitive and win in the market, I have to be very competitive when it comes to interest rates and closing costs. So when my clients get on the phone with me and they're ready to lock an interest rate in, I will literally pull up my competitors' interest rates on a Zoom call and show them. That's right. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid one bit. You know why? Because I'm very confident in what I have to offer. I've got construction loans, renovation loans. Matter of fact, I'm going to have a guest on the show. I'm going to bring Sandy Lutz on, who runs my renovation department, and she's going to talk a little bit about renovation loans and how they can accommodate somebody that may be wanting to renovate a home or buy a home that needs renovation. So we're going to talk about that in the next segment, so you won't want to go anywhere. I want to discuss what's going on with interest rates, what's happening in the market, what's causing interest rates to fluctuate so much. Is it a buying opportunity? Is it a selling opportunity? Are we in a buyer's market? Are we in a seller's market? Are we in a schizophrenic market? And then I also want to talk about our Georgia DA, Letitia James, under investigation for mortgage fraud. Wouldn't you know? You know, it amazed me when she's pointing all those fingers at Trump. Yep, there's 4 pointing back at her. And she's literally an attorney general, and she puts her dad on the mortgage as her husband. Oh my God. You've got to be kidding. Do you know that the number one mortgage fraud is occupancy? People lying about whether they're going to truly live in the home or not. And it is the number one fraud. You know that even if you're making mortgage payments on time, if you were to be found out in an audit that you lied about whether you're going to occupy the home and you really use it as a rental property, your home would be foreclosed on, and you could be under investigation for mortgage fraud, which is a federal offense. It's not a local. You're not going to do time in your local jail. You're going to the pen when it comes to mortgage fraud. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. So you don't ever want to commit fraud. Listen, I'm a very, very creative lender. I get a lot of things done that other lenders can't figure out how to do it, but I stay within the confines of the law. I don't break the law. I don't lie. I don't cheat. I don't mislead. But by God, I can be pretty damn creative when it comes to that. If you want a lender that's like that, call me now. I'm in Tampa Bay right now at 813-213-4009. Again, that's 813-213-4009, or Orlando all the way up to Jacksonville, 407-706. 3313. Write that down, please. 407-706-3313. Or go to webringyouhome.com. Get your application started now. Super easy. 10 minutes. You can apply for a mortgage. I'll have you approved in 24 hours. Get me your documents approved in 24 hours. My loan approvals are so rock solid, my deals don't fall apart at the end. Do you know that 64% of people getting a mortgage have a problem with the mortgage company or the transaction 1 week prior to closing, and some don't close at all, and some are delayed? You don't want that. That's too stressful. It's too stressful. So just go to the right source, call me, and I'll be the one to help you with your mortgage, and you will close smoothly and you'll close on time. Do you know that my buyers that are fully approved with me have a guarantee that I can close them in 21 days or less? And they win more often when they're up against other offers on a same property that somebody else wants to buy. Do you know why? Because I physically call the listing agent and I guarantee the listing agent that my client will close on the scheduled closing date, or I will pay their seller up to $500 a day for every day that we miss the closing. You think that gets their attention? Will your bank do that? Will your credit union do that? Will Bank of America do that? Will Wells Fargo do that? Will Rocket Mortgage do that? Will anybody else do that? The answer is unequivocally no, they won't. Why? Because they don't trust their own approval. And here's why. Who's writing pre-approval letters? Loan officers. Loan officers can't approve loans, so how can they pre-approve a loan? Pretty interesting question, isn't it? How can they pre-approve a mortgage when they can't approve one to begin with? They can only originate it. They can structure it. They can tell the client what they need and what they don't need and what programs they qualify for, but they can't approve it. Who approves loans? Underwriters do. That's the only ones that do. Underwriters do. No one else. So why wouldn't you want a pre-approval or an approval from an underwriter? Because most banks and mortgage companies don't do that till after you're already in contract, the appraisal's done, the home inspection's done, then they do it. Well, gosh, isn't it kind of late? So why don't you get your loan into underwriting up front so you don't run across problems? That's called fast track. That's when I guarantee you a guaranteed close time without any problems. Unless you literally die between now and the closing, I'm closing that doggone loan because it's approved. It's already through underwriting. All the stipulations are done. All the conditions are met. You're good to go. That's why my clients win more than most mortgage companies' clients do. Now, a lot of you will just forget about me. You won't save my number. And then you're going to get a mortgage and you're going to send your daughter or your son or your grandson, and they'll go somewhere and you go, you know what? I know you're not happy with the mortgage company you're dealing with, but I can't remember the loan guy's name. He's the Lone Ranger. He's the cowboy. Listen, write my number down. Even if you don't need my services right now, do me a favor. Help whoever needs my services get the right services. Bruce Woodburn, the Lone Ranger, CrossCountry Mortgage, 407-706-3313, or Tampa, 813-213-4009. And then webringyouhome.com. Easy 10-minute application. And then my team's on the phone with you. I'm on a Zoom call with you. I'm structuring your transaction. I literally am involved in your loan. You're not going to find another big branch that the actual guy that's running the show is involved. Even with my own company and other branches, a lot of the big players, you're never going to talk to them. You can talk to me. I do appointments with my clients every single day, every day. My name's Bruce Woodburn. I am the Lone Ranger, and I'm here to help you with your next transaction. I'm holding a home investor class. So you want to be an investor in real estate. You want to know how the pros buy properties. You want to know how I buy properties. You want to know how I negotiate a transaction. You want to know how to get into and own multiple properties and not have to put 20% down as an investor does. Do you want to know what loan programs might accommodate you better than your traditional mortgage programs? Do you want to know how to properly pick a tenant? You want to know how to not have problems with tenants when it comes to your rental properties? You want to know how to create generational wealth so you can retire with $20, $30, $40,000 a month in income coming in? My properties and my wealth was literally built by the people that rent my properties. Literally built. $20,000, $30,000 a month in income. I mean, if you're in your 20s, I'll get you started now. I guarantee you, even if you never would become a millionaire based on the type of job you have, I will create a millionaire out of you. Matter of fact, a multimillionaire out of you if you just follow my process. So May 7th, now I was originally going to do this at Brio Tuscan Grill. I'm having a little trouble with them right now. So I don't think I'm going to use that venue, but it will be in the Tampa area. I'm just looking to change the location right now. But if you'd like to enroll, call or text me now at 813-213-4009. I want to attend your class. $25 per head to get in, $30 per couple. You will learn everything you need to know that these experts do. Everything. You can ask me questions. This is not a sales pitch. You're not going to go there and I'm going to try to sell you on doing some kind of crazy mortgage with me or signing up for some type of coaching program or mentorship. It's not going to happen. You're going to get my skills and I'm going to be brutally honest with you on how to do it, what works, what doesn't work, how to keep you out of trouble, how to make you money. But I'll show you that if you want to buy and only own 5 to 10 properties, I'll show you how to do it all in a 20-year period of time. And they're all paid for, and they're paid for by your tenants and not you. Free and clear properties by the time you retire. Generational wealth. So I set my properties up so Michelle and I could retire and not have to worry about our income because I don't have a pension. I might have some Social Security coming in, but that's not even going to pay my boat gas. So I needed more income than that in order to sustain a quality lifestyle that I want. I want to be able to travel. I want to use my boat. I want to do what I want to do. You know, I don't live like a rich man, but I certainly don't live poor. It's expensive to live like me. It's probably expensive to live like you. How much money do you have to retire? Do you have enough money to retire right now? Do you have enough money? Are you on track to retire? Because I'm going to tell you something. You may look at it and go, look at, I'm doing pretty well. I got $250,000 in my 401k and I feel like I'm going to do okay. Do you know that you need $1 million just to get 50 grand a year? Can you live off 50 grand a year right now? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Every $1 million will produce you 50 grand a year. Now with the inflation and everything, 50 grand isn't as much as it used to be. I will show you how to combat those issues. Sign up, go to webringyouhome.com and register for my event in Tampa on May 7th. I'm telling you now, I may switch the location, but you will walk out of this knowing how to negotiate, how to pick tenants, how to pick the right properties. I see you guys picking the wrong properties, how to pick the right real estate agent. If you're a real estate agent, I strongly recommend you pay for your prospective clients to come to my event. They're not going to get sold to a different real estate agent. You can come to my event. I'm going to tell you, you're going to be protected. My name's Bruce Woodburn. They call me the Lone Arranger. You can call or text me now in Tampa Bay at 813-213-4009 or my Orlando office at 407. It's not my office. It's my cell phone. 407-706-3313. Or go to webringyouhome.com. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger radio show. I want to introduce you to Sandy, who's going to talk about renovation loans, because you might find a dumpy property, but you like the area and you want that house. You won't want to miss this. Or maybe you want to fix your own house up and your own house needs some renovations. So don't you want to know how to do that? I've got all the answers for you. Stay tuned. I'll be back in 5.